Hey, what's up? Colby Sharp, 5th grade teacher, Michigan. Welcome to my channel. Trying to help kids fall in love with reading. One way to do that is through awesome books. So I have here some book mail from the week, and we're going to open it and see if we can't find some awesome books to add to our to-read list. As you're watching, if you see anything that looks awesome, let me know in the comments that you're adding that book to your to-read list. All right, let's get to it. First book we have here, is from Lindsay Levitt, Willis Wilbur. I'm really excited to read this first book in the series. I think it's kind of like a chapter book, right? For that like transition reader going from like early readers to middle grade, right there in the middle, that smack dab in the middle. Willis Wilbur wows the world. Sometimes life needs some coaching. Excited to read that. I have read a couple of Lindsay's books and thought they were great. So very exciting. All right, Harper Stacks here. Let's see what we've got. A Civil War of Amos Abernathy. And so I got this really smart comment on one of these videos recently, and they said that I don't do a very good job of saying the author's names, and sometimes it's hard to find the books. That is 100% true, and I'm sorry. But anytime I make like a book talk video, I always go to like teachingbooks.net and make sure that I pronounce the author's name correctly. But like I don't know how to say that, and I don't want to mess it up. So sorry, I will do my best on that. I'll try to do better about saying the names, or at least showing it, and then you can just pause it right there. And it's also probably trickier because you're searching some of these books, and this doesn't come out until May, so maybe it's a little harder to find when you search it. So that's a little update on these videos here. I'll try to do a better job than possible. All right, a couple of picture books here. Jackie and the Mona Lisa. Jackie and the Mona Lisa. And this looks fun. Too Many Pigs in the Pool. How many is Too Many Pigs in the Pool? Must read to find out. I'm really curious. I would say one. We just got a pool last year, and one pig sounds like too many. Not a lot. Well, Sleeping Bear Press, the Michigan Publishing Company. Let's go. All right, another package from Harper Stacks. A couple of books here. Patricia McLaughlin. My Life Begins, the author of Sarah Plain and Tall. It's tall, and it's got that thickness of Sarah Plain and Tall. Jacob wants a litter of puppies. When he instead becomes an older brother to triplets, his whole life changes. Let's be real. That's not fair. 116 pages. If you want a puppy and you get triplet siblings, that sounds really fun. Jacob calls his baby sisters the Trips because there are 3 of them. For a school science project, he decides to study them. Oh my, very fun. That looks great. And The Last Beekeeper, Pablo Cartaya. I know how to say that because I've done videos on his books before, and I think Pablo's a really great dude, so I will read anything that he writes. Congratulations on the new book, Pablo. First came the hurricanes on the coast, then the freezes bearing down from the north, and finally the mass extinctions that spread across the earth. Yowza! A lot of bad stuff happening here, Pablo. Looking forward to reading that. That's very exciting. All right, this is from Holiday House. It's just a massive collection of picture books, it looks like. And a novel as well. Let's see what we have here. We'll start with the novel. The Curious League of Detectives and Thieves, Egypt's Fire. Looks like, yes, book 1 in a new series from Tom Phillips. Meet the greatest detective team you've never heard of. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's see what we have here. Got a list of the books. We're not going to look at that. We're just going to look at them instead. Got a whole slew of books. Every Dog in the Neighborhood. Philip Stead, Matthew Cordell. They've made a few books together, Philip and Matthew, so this is exciting to see them back. You might remember their books. I think this series started with Special Delivery. You probably want to see inside. That looks super fun. All right. The stacking of books. Oh yeah, this one. Francis in the Country. I've been seeing this pop up here and there, so I need to read it because I'm thinking it's special from what I've been hearing. Very excited about that. We have Star and Stripe grand opening. It's adorbs. They're Grass-tastic. Okay, what do we have here? Field trip to Volcano Island. That sounds like a field trip I'd like to go on. Yeah, probably. After the buzz comes the bee. Lift the flap animal sounds. Well, that's fun. Very fun. With the flapping on the sounds. And if you're 1 million trees, a true story. Maybe they're planting trees. This sounds fun. Uncle John's City Garden, Frank Morrison, a very, very amazing and talented illustrator. Big fan of his work. My favorite Frank Morrison book, I think, is probably the one about Elgin Baylor above the rim. Eggs from Red Hen Farm. Farm to Table with Mazes and Maps. Taking Off, Airborne with Mary Wilkins Ellis. Looks cool. Created by a Caldecott medalist. Add that one to the radar. Ladybugs, new and updated. Gail Gibbons, you probably know Gail's book. She's been helping teachers teach kids to write nonfiction for decades. Her books are often used as mentor texts by so many of us in the classroom. Luli and the Language of Tea. This is a pretty great box. I got some picture book reading to do. All You Need. Candace Fleming, big fan of her. The Tide Pool Waits, and Amy Hebron. Children of the Forest, Matt Myers. That looks really cool. Oh yeah, that looks really neat. Look and Listen. A lot of great ones, folks. Uh-oh. It goes back in the right order. La Casita de Esperanza. Little House of Help. Oh, we have 2 different languages of the same book. It's fun. A Seed Grows, Antoinette Portis. I love her work. Very excited for that one. Another Gail Gibbons update. I wonder what they're updating in the whales. Like, what did we learn about whales from the last time? And a couple of books like Early Readers, The Big Tree. And Hoggy Went A-Courtin' by Ethan Long. One of Ethan Long's books is a favorite of ours. I can't remember what it's called. All of these different animals saying hello. So big fan of Ethan's work. All right, let's see what we have here. A couple of board books. Almost ripped them in half. We have Drip. Oh, that looks really fun. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that looks really fun. And Seed. Don't you just love a good board book? I do. I do. All right, let's see what we have here. A dragon used to live here. Well, that's exciting. A dragon used to live here. Noble children, Thomas and Emily, have always known their mother to be sensible, the lady of the castle, if anything, a bit boring. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay. The book that Kibo wrote. That looks fun. Okay. Ugh. I do like these packages because they're easily recycled. I don't think we've seen any bubble wrap so far. All right. Oh, this one looks cool. Lizzie and the Cloud by the Fan Brothers. I love their work. Oh, that's so exciting. Definitely going to the top of the pile. I often say that. The top of the pile is very, very thick. Seems like everything goes to the top of the pile. I hate borscht. Borscht. I don't know what that is. Looks like it's a Ukrainian recipe from Ukraine. At least on the author's note. But I just skimmed very quickly. All right, let's see what else we have here. We have 4 more packages. Get them all open today. Try to be caught up. Okay, what do we have here? A couple of looks like early readers. Oh, I love Remy's work. So we have Rainbow the Koala and Star the Elephant. I'll just stick you inside one of them. Surviving. Oh, that look fun. Oh, early graphic novels. Let's go. That sounds very fun and exciting for a little bookmark. see a poster. Look at that a little later. This is from Harper Stacks. Harper Stacks been sending some good stuff. They always have this, like, I like this branding here. A little touch there. I don't know. I just think it's cool. Okay, out of the blue, we have a couple of people, and one appears to be a mermaid. That's fun. A notebook. Private label, Kelly Yang. I've been seeing her post a little bit about this. Devil Wears Prada meets Far from the Tree, and a New York Times bestselling author, Kelly Yang's powerful love story about two teens searching for their place in the world. Kelly Yang, she's working hard, putting out books. The Lesbiana's Guide to Catholic School. Oh my, that looks interesting. A sharply funny and incredibly moving portrait of a queer Mexican-American girl navigating Catholic school and familial expectations while falling in love and learning to celebrate her full true self. All that in that amount of pages. Sounds pretty inviting and good. Yonder by Ali Standish. This is a beautiful cover. Wow. Good. And then Leave It to Plum by Matt Phelan. I like Matt Phelan's work. A small mammal with an oversized ego and a plan to take over the zoo. A curious young peacock with a big heart. A must-have book for fans of Princess and Black and Bad Guys. Oh, well, that's very exciting. So we got some good chapter book love this week, right? For some of those early readers. That makes me very, very happy as a teacher of young children to have some of those more options for some of our younger readers. Some picture books here, looks like. Sorry if that was really loud. And some chapter books. All right. Arden Gray, How Do You Learn to Trust Yourself? That's a really cool cover, I think. Okay, let's see what we have here. Astrid and Stella, a little graphic novel here, Cosmic Adventures. It's very fun. See inside? I don't know if it's going to be color or not. It appears black and white. Very fun. Jagged Little Pill, the novel based on the Tony and Grammy award-winning musical. Exciting. The Woman Who Split the Atom. Oh, that looks cool. The World Turned Upside Down, the Yorktown victory that won America's independence. I know all of you are probably humming that song from Hamilton right now. I know I am in my head. All right, Wild Seed Witch. Learn to read, Mr. Sharp. Wild Seed Witch. Fun. Adventure Game Comics. That looks cool. Oh, it's from the creator of Meanwhile. That book was awesome. Oh, it looks so unique and fun. Part comic, part maze, part game, book one. People are so creative. Hang in there. Picture book. And Monsters in the Fog. Oh no, I just want to open that. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, this is super fun. Monsters in the Fog. All right, we got one more box, y'all. One more giant box. Holy smokes, we have a large book about sharks, A Mighty Bitey History. That book is huge. Look at it compared to like a traditionally sized picture book. It's fun. Good luck, librarians, figuring out where you're going to put that one. Oh boy, we got a lot of what look like really awesome books in here. Let's just get them all out, and then we'll talk about them, and then I'll let you go. Holy smokes, folks. We got a lot of good looking books. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'll try to be quick. All right, these books. This one, okay, so we have Ada Twist, the new book, The Disappearing Dogs. This is book 5 in the series. A lot of people love that series. David Dixon's Day and the Dash Hound. Let's see what that looks like inside. Chapter Book Frenzy this week. Odd Birds Meet Nature's Weirdest Flock. This seabird has a pouch. Oh, I gotta read one more page. This shoebill's beak is huge. Odd birds, you probably remember. I think I talked about odd beasts before on this channel. Light lark. Looks like a young adult novel. Welcome to the Centennial. Extinct's quest for the unicorn horn, Scott Magoon. Right, always looking for a new graphic novel. They found it right there. How old is Mr. Tortoise? Oh, I love Dev and Ruth. Oh, two super fun people made this book together. Well, that's exciting. Oh, look how fun that is. I used to have a tortoise in my class. We named it Beagle after Dan Santat's books, and one of my students fell in love with it and got her own tortoise and named him Mr. Tortoise. She said we couldn't have classroom pets last year, that first year where we had a whole year with COVID. So she actually has Beagle now as well. The Sweet Scoop. Ben and Jerry. The people who made Ben and Jerry. Oh, I'm going to read that as soon as this is over. Getting closer to ice cream, mother. Francis Discovers Possible. Friends, there's so many books today. Puppy Bus. Check this out. That is cool, right? Moving can be hard. I like this. You like that. That's cool. Black, The Many Wonders of My World. The Prisoner of Shiverstone. Who dug this hole? Lift the flat book. Who dug this hole in the dirt? Ants. Oh, that's fun. Her Rebel Highness. Lion Needs a Shot. Ooh. Love You Like Yellow. I saw someone post about this recently. I can't remember who it was. Flower Garden. Lark and Chasm Start a Revolution. That looks cool. Oh, it's Case and Calendar. I loved the, what's the book called? I'm going to cheat. Oh, the book that I read by Case and Dragonflies. King of the Dragonflies. King and the Dragonflies. Great book. My Sister's Big Fat Indian Wedding. Let the Monster Out. No, thank you. No, thank you. I added that. Wave. That looks cool. If you don't take the drop, you miss the ride. That's cool. Look at that. Oh, it's now one verse. Good thing we opened it. Dia de Disphrasis. I'm sure I butchered that. Sorry. Breaking Through the Clouds. The Sometimes Turbulent Life of Meteorologist Joanne Simpson. Oh, I haven't read a lot of meteorologist biographies. We Have a Dream. 30 Young Indigenous People and People of Color Protecting the Planet. That looks awesome. Oh, that looks really cool. Greta Thunberg, School Strike, Young People Are Unstoppable. True story, Young People Are Unstoppable. The Joint Book, Complete Guide, not that. Come on, people. The Complete Guide to Wood Joinery. This just is so interesting to be with all of these other books. So is it like, I'm fascinated. So I'm just so, like, is this book intentionally here for me? Like, do they know one of my dining room tables needs some work? Are they thinking that this is a book for kids? I don't know. And then Karthik Delivers. That's a really cool cover. Oh, friends, this is so many books. I got some reading to do. Please, 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 if you get a chance, let me know which ones of these sound really good to you and that you're adding to your to-read list. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Colby Sharp. I hope you have an awesome-tastic day.